was so wonderful Earthlings. Thank you very much for clicking this video. Welcome aboard, man. This is the Good Vibes Train, powered by Unconditional Love. And here we believe in spreading peace, unity, and forgiveness among humans across the whole world. And you might ask yourself how you do this, my partner. Well, let me keep you up to speed. It is by reacting together through a variety of videos, from good vibes videos to work videos, funny videos, to even your least expected videos, all with the intentions of spreading love. Straight out of Africa with a ton of good vibes. Lots of good vibes. Kindly tell us where you're watching from. Hit the like button and watch till the end. Good vibes, man. Let's dive in. Huh. What is going on here? Oh my god, what is this? Looks like some fox here that has a shell. Oh, that has a house for the fox to chill. Oh my god.
Okay, guys, David Eckhart sent me these today when I was at work. These are freaking awesome. If you can't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. Look, right here, this one looks like an apostle or something from the Bible days. It has the robe on. You can see his neckline, his head, and then he's talking to this other entity over here. This dark, with a dark robe on. This is clear. Look, I know we're going to get the people to hate on us. I know we're going to get the people, oh man, y'all are crazy, you're mentally ill, and you're seeing things. No, we're not. No, we're not, man. Look, David, I say this every time because it's true. David has seen these things continuously at his house. He's watched them come through the portals. He's watched them pour in his bedroom, go back through the portals. He's trying to go through them, and then they stop him. He's been abducted, taken through the portals. I mean, man, there's one story right after another. He's not wasting his time with this stuff, guys. And don't ask me how he does it. Ask him. We're doing a live tonight at 9:30. Tune in to the live tonight at 9:30 with me and David Eckhart. Man, this is awesome. This is not the only one. Hey, let's zoom in on this one right here, though. Check this out, man. Man, it looks like Jesus. Man, that is crazy, man. Let's go back to the other one. Okay, could it be Jesus rebuking a demon? I mean, that's what it looks like. I mean, I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's kind of what it looks like. Hey, look, there's Jesus. He's rebuking a demon. That is crazy, man. That is crazy stuff right there. This is not the only one. Check this one out. This is another one, and you can see plain as day the white robe, the black hair, and then there's another entity with like a dark gray robe on, and you can see the head. Man, I don't need to circle this stuff, guys. If you can't see it, it's not meant for you to see it. And you can say, well, Miles, you're seeing things. Well, I guess I am, because I see it clearly. No problems there, man. This is some of the best images I've seen with his portals. Man, I'm telling you, I'm excited over this. If you knew the things that we knew, you would be excited over it too. This is cool stuff. You can see off to the other side too. There's something else standing there, man. That's wild. That's why you can. It's amazing. Look, freeze it yourself. Look, stare at it. You can find all kind of multiple images in this, and you know it is what it is. Leave your comments.
Oh my god. Did you guys see that? Leave some comments. Oh, there's some good vibes dog here. Decided to ride a donkey. Oh, this is interesting. You say this is a very smart dog. Huh? And it has decided it is not to get tired again.
Hey guys, so I got something very hot for you. The Miami footage. There's only 2 people that have this footage. I had to sign an agreement, a disclosure agreement, that I would not try to profiteer off of it, make any kind of money or anything like that. I'm going to share this video with you. It's not going to last long. As soon as it gets up there, as soon as the AI bots catch it, they're going to pull it right back off. This is the actual footage. So you're going to see exactly what these people see and why such mass riots and freak out. Why would they would call hundreds of cops? I mean, I feel bad because when the story first broke, I thought it was bullshit. I thought, man, anybody, the shit people will do for attention, you know what I mean? Then I found this video, and then I just thought, there's no freaking way this is real. So I messaged the person. We've been speaking back and forth ever since last night, and no, the footage is real. And they had to sign an agreement with TikTok. Apparently they have a TikTok lawyer. I'm going to show you the video. All right. When you see this, like I said, save it, share it, try to get this out there as fast as possible, because you know they're going to pull it. Damn, we're at 1:30. All right, part 2. I'm going to have to show it on part 2 just because TikTok's got me on shadow ban right now. I can't share videos more than like 1 minute, 50 seconds or some shit. Check out part 2, hurry.
That's scary. Oh my god, what was those stuff, man? Huh? Oh, look at this. Some ring and some funny type of coin. Oh my god. What is that?
If a glass is already
Hey.
full, one extra drop will spill it over. The idea with meditation, the idea with therapy, the idea with processing trauma is that it lowers the level of water in a glass so that it takes more drops to get it to spill over.
Okay.
There
That's
has been
interesting,
many
man.
different resets since the Great Flood or the Flood of Noah. When you look at the age of the buildings in the previous video and the ruins from the buildings here, the melted bricks, the melted red bricks, there seems to be a clear age gap between the two. While this is much older than the mud-flooded buildings looking fairly newer by comparison, last several hundred years, while as these melted ruins are thousands of years old, indicating the many different cycles this realm has went through. Since the Great Flood or Flood of Noah, the theory is we're looking at about 6 or 7 resets here that happen about every 150, 200 years, kind of like clockwork. And with that cycle, it has taken many advanced civilizations. Think back in the stories of Atlantis, told throughout ancient time. After that, the Tartarian Empire. And just look at these structures, clear evidence of melted, deformed stone and brick. That is not some ancient design choice of hammer and chisel. History is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
Oh my god.
You only
That's
need 3
interesting,
ingredients
though.
to make baking powder, and those 3 ingredients all have an indefinite shelf life, which means they could be some of the goods that you store in your self-managed insurance plan. First, cornstarch. This is completely optional, but if you're planning on storing your baking powder for a while, add it, as it may help reduce possible clumping. Now, for the 2 ingredients you absolutely need: baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, and then cream of tartar. Now, even though baking soda has an indefinite shelf life, the effectiveness of it as a leavening agent decreases over time. Test this by adding a little vinegar to about a teaspoon of baking soda. And the more it bubbles, the more likely the leavening properties are good to go. The ratio to make the baking powder is 1 part baking soda to 2 parts cream of tartar. And if you decide to add the cornstarch, 1 part cornstarch. Now, the balance of baking soda to cream of tartar creates the acid-base reaction needed for leavening. Simple, low-cost ingredients as part of your home supply allows you to have a little peace of mind in the event of financial hardship or anything that the world throws at you.
Oh, okay.
Did you know
That's new,
if you're
man.
driving down the road, pick a speed, 60 miles an hour, there is a part of your car that is going forward at 0 miles per hour at all times.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
There's another part of your car
Okay.
that's going forward at twice that speed at every moment.
Oh, God.
It's all happening in your wheels. The part of the wheel at any moment
Oh, my
that's in
God.
contact with the pavement is not moving at all. If your car were skidding,
Right.
then the part of the wheel in contact with the road would be moving forward at the rate you're skidding forward.
But that's why you're
Okay.
moving forward.
It's why you're moving
It's
forward.
why you're moving forward.
Because part of the wheel is not moving at all.
Because if it were, you'd be spinning in place.
Correct. The center of the wheel, it's spinning, but the exact center is going forward at the same speed the car is. The top of the wheel is going forward at twice the speed of the car.
Twice the speed of the car. Wow.
Okay, because notice if the chassis of the car is moving at the speed of the car, obviously, the top of the wheel is moving faster than the chassis. Past the chassis. The top of the wheel well is going forward at your speed, at your speedometer's speed. The top of the wheel is going faster than that to come around to the bottom so that it's not moving at all. And if you run the math on that, you get 0 at the bottom, the speed of the car in the middle of the wheel, and twice the speed of the car at the top of the wheel. This is the geometry, the math, and the physics of an axled wheel on any moving vehicle. But wait, there's more.
That is awesome.
Now think of the wheel that's on a train. There's the metal flat part that touches the metal rails. But then there's another part, it's like a coupler. There's an outer part that extends outside of the track, which enables the train to stay on the track. Otherwise, it'll just drive off, right? So these lips that are exterior to the wheels keep the train aligned on the track. But here's what's interesting. They dip below the contact point of the wheel and the rail by a little bit. But whatever it is, they dip below. If the top of your wheel is going twice the speed, the center of the wheel is going the speed, the bottom of the wheel is going 0, anything lower than the bottom of the wheel is moving backwards.
Oh, snap. That's right.
Okay.
It's going in reverse.
It's going reverse. For any train, there are parts of that train that are moving backwards on the track at all times.
That's pretty wild.
Just picture that. There's the wheel rolling.
Right.
The part that's below the contact point is moving backward. It actually lands in a place behind where it started.
Right.
That means it moved backwards.
That's right. That's insane.
I just thought I'd put that out there. I know it's nothing deeper than that. It's
the
just
next time I
more...
tie up a woman and put her on the tracks, I'm gonna let her know that you're gonna learn something. As I twirl my mustache.
Here's something interesting. So that means there's a part of your car that's going at all speeds from 0 up to twice the speed of the car, correct?
That's right.
Imagine attaching some device to your wheel that sends out a microwave signal, and you can adjust it up or down, or from the center of the wheel to the bottom. Sends out a microwave signal that will report a speed of your car at any speed you choose. The police officer's there with the radar gun with the return signal that's going 30 miles an hour, even though you're going 60. They'll get the reflected signal off of your car, right? But if you can override that with a more powerful signal sent from your wheels, you can broadcast any speed you choose down to 0 if it's attached to the wheel.
That's the speed I'm choosing, by the way.
Well, you can't do 0 because they know you're lying.
Well,
But
that's
any place between the center of the wheel and the bottom
of the wheel.
You can broadcast a speed of that spinning wheel at any speed less than your actual driving speed. To configure this would be really weird, and how to make that happen, because it has to be moving with the tire. I don't know how you would design the engineering of that, but it's just something to think about, because there's always a part of your car that's going everywhere from the speed of your car down to 0 and up to twice the speed of the car.
Well, maybe, when the cop pulls you over, you can just tell him, I don't know what speed you recorded, but I don't know, you should have been looking at the bottom of my wheels.
Yeah, that'll work in court. There's another kind of wheel, which is the shape of the object that rotates within a Wankel engine. So if you imagine an equilateral triangle, but curve the corners of it and make the sides a little bit convex, right? So it's a triangle.
I had a Mazda once.
Oh, you did? With a Wankel engine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had a Mazda.
So that shape, interestingly, the distance from the bottom to the top remains the same no matter how it's oriented.
We used to call them spirographs when I was a kid.
Okay, yeah, so they're related. They're related geometry to it. So if you take a plank and place it on top of one of these triangular shapes and roll it, the plank will be absolutely steady, even though it looks like the thing is bobbing up and down. It's because there's no central axle to it.
Right.
Okay, we think a wheel that gives you a smooth ride needs one central axle because a wheel is the same distance to each point on the rim. You can design a shape where the top is always the same distance from the bottom, even though the center is moving in your spirographian sort of way.
Nice.
So I actually built one of these when I was a kid in woodshop in 7th grade, and I don't think it's with me here.
That is
in a closet somewhere. I'm gonna have to dig it up, and we'll do another one. Just fun things to do with a Wankel engine.
Nice. Yeah. It's an unfortunate name, but yeah.
I know, right? It's a little weird. It is a little weird, but it's one of the many engines that have been developed over the years to convert chemical energy into kinetic energy. Now you know that part of your car it ain't moving at all.
But don't use that as the excuse when you get pulled over.
Oh, good people.
And it supposedly orbits somewhere around 43 million miles at its maximum. You have Venus over here at 67 million miles in the second orbit from the sun. And of course we've got the blue marble. We've got Earth up here in the third orbit, going around the sun at 66,000 miles an hour, supposedly at a distance of 93 million miles from the sun. Okay, and in the meantime we're spinning around here. Okay, right now, the reason I got the light, I just wanted to cast a strong enough shadow. So you see, this would be daytime on this side, and it's nighttime on this side, the dark side. Okay, so I get thinking, we are out here looking this way. We're looking out that way. Well, not the Earth out of its orbit, but we are looking this direction toward the darkness in our sky. Okay? Now the question is, why can I see Venus at all? If Venus is rotating down here in its second orbit, we're in the third orbit, but we are facing away from Venus right now. How come I can see it in the sky? I mean, it might be up here, wherever, but it's still maintaining this circular distance in here inside the orbit, on the inside orbit between Earth and Sun. So why am I able to see Venus on the dark side of Earth right now? It would have to be out here to enable it to be seen. It'd have to be catching the light from the sun and being able to be seen here. If it's where we are told it is located, we would not be able to see it in our night sky right now.
10 years from now, everybody's going to know about human design. Your boss is going to be hiring based off of it. The person you have a crush on is going to be dating based off of it. And you are either going to be ahead of the curve or playing catch up. So here's your opportunity to get ahead of the curve. Each of us has a configuration. Think of this like an X-ray of your energy. We're each going to have a combination of undefined centers, which are like microphones picking up energy from the world around us, and defined centered, these colored in and connected ones, which are like speakers. They're putting your frequency out into the world. Now, depending on what circuitry and what you have connected, that's going to determine whether you're a projector, manifester, generator, pure generator, manifesting generator, or a reflector. That specific configuration is going to generate you a unique aura. Now, while these auras are unique, there's only 4 types of auras. The generator's aura is enveloping. It's pulling stuff towards it. The projector's aura is penetrating. It's diving into other people's auras. It's also absorbing energy. The manifestor aura is repelling, pushing stuff away. And the reflector aura is sampling, meaning it's opening and closing. Neither of these auras are better than any other. Neither of the circuitry are better than any other. Each of us has a unique frequency that is determined at our time of birth. And up until this point, especially if you don't know about human design, you've had no way of looking at what your original blueprint, original frequency is. And the reason everybody is going to be using human design like a second language is because this helps us experiment with getting back to natural. Okay, I'm not looking at this as a way of saying, oh, this is your body graph, this is who you are. No. I'm looking at this as a way to say, hey, If you experiment with this, this, and this, change this up just a tinge here, you might be able to find something that's better than good. You might be able to find great. Sometimes great is lost on good. You're not able to get to greatness because you won't let go of what's good and what works for you. But there's something beyond survival. It's called thriving, and it's more readily accessible than ever before because of this stuff. Human design is all about learning how to appreciate yourself and master what's already there, so you don't have to look outside of yourself for teachers or gurus or whatever. You can use your birthday, your own birth coordinates, to figure out what your natural state of being is. All you gotta do is plug in the information, click view your chart, it'll pop you out a chart, and if you want more help, there are reports.
The Vatican claims ownership of it, but has never allowed anyone to view its content.
This ridiculous AI video is talking about this book right here, the Grand Grimoire. So I did exactly what it said not to do, and I found it for free on the internet and downloaded it. Now, the reason that they persuade you with spooky music and then a bunch of satanic panic nonsense is that way you won't read it. But there is some truth to this, and this is why the elites don't want you reading stuff like this. Because this is the stuff that they read at the highest levels of magic. And they definitely don't want actual practitioners using this material. Because if the peasant occultists found out that the elite occultists work with God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, then everyone's going to be really powerful. They teach the Christians that magic is bad. Then they teach the magicians that Christianity is bad, because they don't want either side knowing the truth. And that if you learn this material, they wouldn't be able to use it against you. So mote it be.
Oh my god, did you know about that? Myself, I did it. And Tiger is unbelievable. I wonder why he doesn't escape by climbing up the fence. Oh man. More of the story. Don't jump the tree when you see a tiger.
A lot of people see three numbers in a row very, very frequently.
They're called angel numbers.
So what are the reasons that people see these three numbers?
So here's the thing. Everyone sees those numbers. Most people just aren't aware of it. They think of it's a coincidence. You have a soul, and your soul is evolved to the point where you can see the matrix signal. This is all virtual reality. It called the matrix, but the matrix talks, and its language is numbers. So it sends certain numbers out there, and if you know how to interpret them, you know what they mean. 333. 3 is the number of communication. So when anyone sees those three numbers together, they have to basically start communicating more. If someone sees 555, it might be a baby on the way. When it comes down to it, 5 is the number of sexual energy. When people see 666, 6 is the number of family. So again, most people think that's some kind of...
Oh my God.
Most people think that's a negative number.
Is that why they make it so negative? Because they're against the family unit?
Exactly. So it's not just that, but think about it this way. 666 is not the number of the devil, okay?
What do you think about that? Oh, respect. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it looks like some horse just decided to stand on the road. Or it was asking for help for its friend who is stuck there somewhere. I don't know, in the mud or a swamp. Oh my god. But thanks to some good vibes human here that decided to go and help the horse. You see? Oh, it's a small horse that has been stuck. Oh my god. Oh man, and you see it couldn't move. But this good vibes human came and helped it. This is incredible, man. You see himself is getting stuck also, but he doesn't mind because he's here to spread good vibes. You see, this is nice, man. You see, even the mother horse now is happy to see their baby being helped here. You see, it's like they've been stuck there for long because it's even a little bit hard for them to walk. Oh my god. You guys out there, please be good, loving and caring to the universe and to people, to everybody, man. You see, that way we can have a peaceful world, man, full of love and good vibes. See how that animal felt nice? Oh, the universe must have rewarded this guy, you see? Because that is good vibes, man. Oh.
Jericho plant.
Oh, even the other house were happy.
Knows about this, but this is called the Jericho plant. As you can see, it's dead. It looks dead. Alright. if you put water in a bowl and then put the Jericho plant back in it, alright, and you soak all the roots, get it to sit properly, it will come back to life. So if you leave that in the saucepan for a couple of hours, when you come back, it would have soaked up all of that nutrient. You can see the water is actually starting to rise before your very eyes. You can never kill a Jericho plant. And when it revives itself, it'll actually open up and go green. And they say that when the Jericho plant is completely bloomed or flowered, that if you dip your finger in the water, it's practically holy water. If you rub that on your forehead, which is what it says in the instructions you get with it, then you'll have a very blessed and meaningful day. So, there's a bit of information for people today. Have a great day, guys. Bye for now.
Oh, good people of Earth, did you know about that plant? Hiya, what's up? Look at this person's foot. Oh my god. Is this normal?
If you don't want your third eye to be open, then skip this video because this isn't for everyone. Step 1, go outside when there's sunlight, because the sun is an extremely powerful energy that you can use to clear blocks, to clear negativity, and to rejuvenate yourself. So when you're outside, hold your fingers out like this, 2, pointing to the sun while you're facing the sun. And as you're doing that, just imagine that the rays and the energy and the healing power of the sun is going and filling up your fingers. And when it's filled up, next thing you should do is put it over your third eye and just lightly rub your third eye like this. And as you're rubbing, say, I'm now ready to open my third eye for the highest good of all. I am ready, I am protected, and I am safe. Do that for at least a minute. Try it for 3 days in a row and watch as everything changes for the better and your third eye starts to open. And guess what? When it opens, life is never the same in all the best of ways. Try it out, watch your life change.
Oh, that's some interesting technique. Wow, man, that sounds nice. Even plants can produce such music.
Of course it is. But it's even changing on gas giants. Jupiter's internal heating has increased by 37% in 20 years. Interestingly, solar energy alone wouldn't be enough for such heating. Internal heating heat fuels storms and tempests on gas giants, increasing wind speeds. Consequently, Jupiter's sharp increase in internal heat has intensified these atmospheric phenomena. When the Hubble was launched in 1990, no cyclones or thunderstorms were detected on Jupiter. However, over the last decade, storms have actively appeared and strengthened. We observe them as spots on images of the planet. For more information, check out here. Red spots are the hottest areas. Since they started appearing, it means there is more internal heat. In the periods from 2005 to 2006, another powerful red spot formed on Jupiter for the first time. And the existing huge anticyclone, the Great Red Spot as it's called in the southern hemisphere, contracted and rounded, indicating an increase in wind speed by 8%. From 2009 to 2020, all of this suggests that additional energy for powerful internal heating has appeared in the depths of the gas giant. But a question for you, where could this energy come from?
Can you give a brief explanation of astral projection is? It's like think of you have an etheric. Sorry, you guys. I'm like so far behind in the comments. I'm trying to keep up. When it comes to astral traveling, like you have an etheric body. Your etheric body's always there. You just can't sense it. But once you sense it for the first time, you'll be able to feel your etheric body and your physical body at the same time. It's a weird sensation. Demons can possess you under astral projection. No. The thing is, what people don't realize is you astral project every night. When you dream, you're just not conscious of it. When you meditate, it gets you conscious in your subconscious mind. And as you meditate, you're going to start to remember your dreams, control your dreams, and then eventually you can feel your body leaving and stuff. It's kind of hard to explain, but at the same time, like, that's why I teach you to experience it. Once you experience it, you'll understand. Is daydreaming a form of astral? No, this is different. This is like you actually are outside of your body and you're like fully conscious for it. It's something you will never forget when you experience it for the first time. How do you get conscious when you astral project? You need to learn how to do the lucid meditation, which is in my web course, Seeing Purple Aura when I meditate meaning. I don't know how to decipher colors. I know what I experience, and I just use my intuition to guide me on what it is, but I don't know how to translate some of these things. You have to go through it, and as you connect to your higher being, your higher self, whatever's meant for you will come. But you have to be in tune with that. You got to take care of your body. You gotta take care of the things that you're eating. You got to be mindful of your thoughts. Even if demons can't possess you in astral projection, wouldn't you say there are entities that can affect your frequency? If not, okay, yeah, no. I've seen entities. I've been attacked. Like I've had paranormal activity type stuff happen that has blown my mind. Like I've been attacked. Like I've been held down by pressure that wasn't sleep paralysis, and when I pulled myself out, like my body was asleep. Like my parts of my body where I was being held down were asleep. That's why I don't mess around. Like I'm really into what I do because I've seen so much on the other side. Like I can't unsee it. It's like when you think of what's his name, Constantine, Keanu Reeves. Like he's so used to seeing those things, it alters your perspective. But he's very dark in that. Do you agree that we are created to manipulate energy? Yeah, 100%. How do you deal with that? To be honest, some people would be terrified. I'm not terrified of it. I'm intrigued. Like, the thing is, it's perspective. Like, if you're afraid of ghosts, or if you believe ghosts are real, you just don't know what they are. So what does it do? It's something that's unknown. It makes it foreign to you, so it makes you afraid. How do you break out of the matrix? Connect with your higher self and understand that life is always happening for you, not to you. Everything is divine. And when you start to stay in this positive mentality, you start to attract things that are meant for you.
Oh man, that's nice.
You
Good
can see
vibes.
this piece of wood is cut
man.
green, and this is a piece of arrowwood, which is viburnum is the Latin of this, and it's called southern arrowwood, but it grows very, very straight. It grows up to about 1.5 inches to 2 inches in diameter, but there's lots of straight shoots on an arrowwood shrub. It's an understory type shrub. Turn the knife so that the blade is away from us, not toward us, and we'll use the corner of that 90-degree spine to remove material shavings just like this. And you can see those fine shavings that you start to get from that. And you're going to do this until you get yourself something that's considerable in size for a bird nest. Now we're just going to lay this out in the sun and spread it out. We'll give it about 15 minutes. We should be able to light this up with a ferrocerium rod or open flame. All right, if you look at this material, it's almost like gauze. It's so thin and has so much surface area opened up in it. And that's why it's so good for this technique and why it works so well. But all right, once you let this material dry out for 10-15 minutes,
oh man, that's incredible. How to make a permanent generator from an induction cooker coil and a 12-volt motor. Let's see. Oh, this is great, man. Permanent generator. You mean this generator never goes off or something like that? Oh, this must be very nice, man. Oh, this is creative. It's a pretty good way of producing electricity or charge, But first you need some wood, some plywood or something like that. Then you need some mortar. don't know the size exactly, but just some average size motor, and then you need some, what is this? Induction coil, okay, from a cooker. And then you get your extension there and you connect it to the induction coil, okay. Oh, that, only that, you are with the generator? I didn't know. That's interesting, man. Oh, and in some other good places here, some good vibes animal from different breeds are here chilling together, you see? And the dog is just happy to see the kitten. Oh, and it's probably wondering, oh, where did this good vibes animal come from, you see? They look really beautiful, man. And the kitten is there, maybe wants to cuddle the dog and feel some warmth and compassion. You see, this is good vibes, man. Much love to all these animals, man. You see, we should learn our things from them. A few things, you see, like now loving one another unconditionally, even if we're from different species or breeds or religion, you see, we can still love one another for being humans. Just like these animals spread love because they are all animals in the end. You see, good vibes to you, man. Thanks for clicking, for watching up to this far. You are loved and respected. Oh man, that good vibes cat is almost everything. Pyramids built with help of dinosaurs. Is that possible? You guys please share your thoughts. Oh, do you think that dinosaurs helped
So
humans
why
to build
do people
pyramids?
worship others than Allah, the only God? The answer may surprise you. I was doing my editing work for the Clear Quran for Kids, and subhanAllah, something that Dr. Mustafa Khattab mentioned in there really struck me. And I don't really know why I didn't think of it before, but of course it makes perfect sense. You know, when Prophet Ibrahim was saying to the people and all the other prophets that came to idol worshippers, you know, you worship something that cannot benefit you, cannot harm you, cannot help you. It can't even speak. Or some people worship those who have already died and are in their graves and waiting judgment. But subhanAllah, they don't want anything from their worshippers, do they? They don't make any demands, right? They can't help or harm them, but they don't have any rules for them. They don't have any parameters for them. They don't have any conditions for them. So subhanAllah, that's, you know, you just get to do whatever you want. And that could be the reason why. SubhanAllah.
Hey guys, I just found out how to get rid of liver spots. You know those brown spots that you get on your face as you're aging because your liver is producing too much melanin and it's just putting spots all over your face and your hands? The esthetician that I just talked with was surprised that I didn't know this, and I said, no, this is actually really amazing information. Liver, as in take beef liver, like as a supplement. And she said, oh, I know you. I've known her for a little bit. And she says, oh, I bet you're just going to go buy some liver. You can dehydrate it and powder it and put it on your food. You can cut it up into little chunks, put it in your smoothie, or take it as a capsule, whatever you need to do. They actually have liver supplements, like grass-fed beef liver. But yeah, taking the liver internally, she says it takes, 1 to 3 years, depending on how bad the age spots are. But that is going to feed your liver to the point where it will realize, oh, I'm healthy now. I don't have to keep producing all this melanin, and those spots will start to go away. So, what am I always saying? Take care of yourself internally, and it will show on your skin externally.
Ah, oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at this good vibes animal here. They took a ride, a walk from some place, and it's like they got some carrots. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god. What is this now? What is being made here? Oh my god. You guys, do you have any idea of what is going on here? What is this now? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is being made? is being made here? You see, now this is creepy. Good people of Earth, you see, from where you come from, do you do this thing that this guy is doing here? Oh my God! And what is this thing? Is this something edible or what is this they are making? Oh my God! Ha! Hey, my God! What is this? Ah! Oh, look at this! What are they preparing? Oh, acha! Look at some other good bugs stuff here. I don't know how to
The part of your body you wash first in a bath shows a lot about your personality. Have you ever noticed which body part you wash first when taking a bath? Did you know that this simple act can reveal a lot about your personality? In this video, we will explore 7 different body parts people tend to wash first, and what it says about their character. So, let's dive in. 1. Hands. The hands are often the first body part people wash in the bath. This indicates that they are practical and responsible individuals. People who wash their hands first are known to be organized and efficient, always thinking ahead and planning for the future. They are also detail-oriented and like to have things in order. 2. Face. Washing the face first is a common practice for many people. This shows that they are confident and have a strong sense of self. People who wash their face first are usually outgoing and sociable, with a desire to always look their best. They are also known to be independent and self-sufficient. 3. Feet. Some people prefer to start their bath by washing their feet. This indicates that they are grounded and down-to-earth individuals. They are not afraid to get their hands dirty and are always willing to work hard. People who wash their feet first tend to have a calm and peaceful demeanor and are great at problem solving. 4. Hair. Washing the hair first is a common practice for those who value their appearance and personal hygiene. These individuals are often creative and have a strong sense of style. They pay attention to their appearance and like to present themselves well. People who wash their hair first are also known to be confident and assertive. 5. Chest. Some people start their bath by washing their chest area. This shows that they are confident and have a strong sense of self-worth. They are also known to be compassionate and caring individuals who value their relationships with others. People who wash their chest first tend to be good listeners and are great at offering emotional support. 6. Arms. Washing the arms first is a common practice for those who are hardworking and ambitious. These individuals are always on the move and have a strong drive to succeed. They are also known to be competitive and determined, always pushing themselves to be the best they can be. People who wash their arms first are also great at multitasking and managing their time efficiently. 7. Private areas. Lastly, some people may choose to wash their private areas first. This shows that they are private and reserved individuals who value their personal space. They are also known to be introverted and prefer to keep to themselves. People who wash their private areas first tend to be sensitive and empathetic towards others.